Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about attention deficit and hyperactivity disorder, ADHD. Attention deficit disorder, ADHD with hyperactivity or not, it's constituted by a set of psychological phenomena whose principal symptoms are short periods of attention and hyperactivity. It's a brain chemistry alteration that affects the human behavior. It has biological basis. Therefore, the brain functions just in a different way to the normal ones. It's considered a disorder, not a disease, because last concept means damage to an organ. Genetic causes are involved in the primary etiology of this disorder. The secondary causes of ADHD could be severe malnutrition in childhood, hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy, closed head injury, central nervous system infections like encephalitis or meningitis, metabolism disorder like hyperthyroidism, external toxins like lead, tobacco, alcohol, cerebrovascular accident, chromosome abnormality, drug effectiveness like phenobarbital, or another. Nowadays, ADHD is considered a global disorder. It is one of the most frequent disorders. Children come to us for neurological, psychiatrical, and psychological service. In Mexico, there are approximately about 33 millions of children. 50% of them have any mental health problems, 5 millions, and 2.5 million require specialized attention. ADHD affects between 4 to 12% of the scholar population. It's calculated that there are 1,500,000 millions of children with ADHD in Mexico. In children and teenagers, 4 to 16 years old, the prevalence of ADHD in Mexico City is about 5%. For the diagnostic process, it's necessary to have a complete medical record with neurological examination. The diagnostic must be clinic supported by specialized rating scales. Have been evaluated psychiatric conditions, have been dismissed possible comorbidities, have been dismissed certain medical conditions like encephalopathy, active epilepsy, hypertension, glaucoma, relative to certain contraindication to pharmacological treatment for ADHD, and dismiss substance abuse. And according to the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorder, DSM-5, ADHD begins since childhood. Symptoms are exhibited before the age of 12 years old. There's any biological marker for diagnosis of ADHD, DSM-5, but in comparison with normal children, ADHD children shows a electroencephalography with slow waves. B. Structural magnetic resonance imaging allows for a three-dimensional look of the brain, can also be seen in individual layers for a more localized view of a particular area. It shows a precise picture of the physical shape of the brain. There's a reduced total volume into the image in patients with ADHD in comparison to normal children's volume. At least it will be necessary to do neurophysiological tests like brain mapping, cognitive evoked potential P300, B. Laboratory tests like hematological and general biochemical analysis, oligoelements, as well as thyroid hormones. In case of suspect of any neurological disease associated, do cerebral magnetic resonance nocturnal polysomnogram, complete biochemical analysis, and genetic testing. The treatment has to be equilibrated with the medication, the psychosocial and therapy environment of the patient. The prognosis depends on the medical and psychosocial treatment and the patient's constancy. Some children get better in adolescence because the brain areas affected already get mature and regulate better the production of neurotransmitters, and the intelligence is not associated with ADHD. Most of the times looks like when children grow up, they lose symptoms of ADHD. It's because they have already completed maturation of the brain. there's the reference, and thanks for watching.